This is the future.
Today is May 20th, 2024. It is, what time is it? 12:33 a.m. I plan on doing a good amount of recording tonight. I plan on doing for Invictus, our Port of Pew service, and our Pew Team Sussex. There were a couple of things that been being posted on Twitter. I haven't really followed a lot of the conversation since the Nigeria trip. I've been too busy keeping up, and then my son had his communion, so I'm a bit slow and behind. And then yesterday it was Harry and Meghan's 6-year anniversary. So there were some tweets regarding the anniversary, and I create some videos about them. I have different parts, so while I was doing different things, I do one part and then come back again, do the second part, and then I put them out. So today actually, I put them together, and then I'm gonna share that on my channel. So check all 3 channels: our Port of Pew service, Pew YTE, and our Pew Team Sussex. I will be having videos for them. Okay, so let's grab this, and there's a possibility I might go on Invictus Twitter page, because there are a couple things I've been missing out I want to share with you. Okay, so this is not the channel for this. So this is the channel, our Port of Pew service. It was in the monetization program. During the Nigeria thing, I had a lot of subscribers. People were watching my videos. It got into the monetization program, and then YouTube removed it. So that's a different story. I think I tackle it. Let's go on Twitter. Okay, so this is the first tweet. I believe I had that for a couple of days. Is it that one, the Invictus? Yeah, I had it up for a couple of days, and I think I shared it on my community board, but I never really went over it on a video. Because many times when I share things with you on my community board, I don't really grasp everything. I read the caption, and then if it's something that's worth sharing, I will share it with you. But for me to consume it and understand what was going on, I haven't. Okay, so it's been on my list for a while, so I'm finally tackling it. And I believe there is an article for it. Did I open it yet? Let's see. There are a couple things. Yeah, I have it open. So let's see here. The Invictus Games Foundation was the feature theme at this year's Sports Podge event as we continue our 10-year anniversary activities. I had to look what Sports Podge is. It didn't really said. So let's see here. Sports Podge is known for bringing together the great and the good of the sports world. It's where we celebrate the triumph, legacies, and friendship. So it has a website. It's sportspodge.co.uk. All right, so let's go back to Twitter and finish with that, and then I'll read the article. Thank you for the organizers for allowing us to spread the Invictus spirit to the brightest mind in the UK sporting scene. Okay, I am here. Okay, thank you. These are the comments. Praying for the veterans, praying for we are Invictus. Find a better face of Invictus than the, oh God. How could you, they don't, Meghan is the, how is she the problem? Let me respond. Okay, before I, reply to her, this is what I wrote. You are the problem. Meghan Markle supports her husband, unlike his royal family. The vet who participated in the Germany Invictus specifically told her, thank you for supporting Harry.
This is from our team. Team Invictus volleyball.
Thank you very much.
Because the team is our strength.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And you, thank you for supporting. So come on, everybody. Everybody.
William, your future king and current king, don't even support Harry. You lunatics are the problem. Alright, so let's do that and then black. I mean, my goodness. Let's just black. Alright, so let's go to the article and then see what it is about. Okay, what is that? Okay. Invictus Games Foundation is honoring as the feature theme of Sports Podge 2024. Invictus Games Foundation was delighted to be the feature theme of the 2024 Sports Podge event at the Kia Oval last week. Sports Podge is a network event that brings together the brightest mind in the UK sporting field to foster greater relationships, inspire industry leaders, and champion a charitable cause. The cause of the Invictus Games Foundation was selected as this year's theme to coincide with the foundation celebrating its 10th anniversary since the inaugural Invictus Games of London 2014. The Invictus spirit was celebrated by the 300 individuals in attendance as Invictus Games alumni J.J. Chalmers, Josh Bogie, and Michaela Richards were giving the stage to speak to the power of the Invictus movement. J.J. Chalmers and Michaela Richards were members of Team UK at London 2014 and are continuing their recovery journey by now working with the Invictus Games Foundation. J.J. sits on the foundation's board of trustees. Very interesting. While Michaela leads the Beyond the Games program as the grant and program director. Josh Bogie was severely injured on 2 separate occasions before competing at the inaugural Invictus Game and now works as the Invictus Community Liaison Manager for the foundation. Quote, I just want to thank everyone in attendance for listening to our stories of recovery. Our stories are not unique. They are the story of every competitor at the Invictus Game and of every wounded service members around the world, Josh said to crowd in attendance. Michaela Richards took the stage in May 10, 2024, which marks the exact time, very interesting, and date that she was injured in car accident 13 years ago. Very interesting. I was wondering why did they put the time here. Okay. My life changed completely, and what I thought my life was going to be changed in an instant. I needed a program like the Invictus Games to get me back on my feet and show me that my life could continue after injury, Michaela said. Okay, so there's more to it because I want to go over the Twitter page. The link will be in the description. All right, so that's that. I read some of the comments. This is extra. So let's go back. No, I think I have it. Let me see something. Okay, so this is the next tweet that I want to go over. All right, the Invictus Games Foundation was recently invited to the Veterans Center for activities outside state borders in Poland to celebrate how Invictus Games Foundation was recently invited to the Veterans Center for activities outside state borders in Poland to celebrate how we've aided the recovery of the Polish wounded injured service community. And I believe it was the Polish participant of the Invictus who thanked Megan for supporting Harry. Okay, I have the clip. We look forward to continue our work healing our friends in Poland. I am here. Do I have this open? So the link of this will be in the description as well. Okay. The Invictus Games Foundation travels to Poland to remark on the success of the Polish Nations Recovery Center. The Veterans Center for Activities Outside State Borders in Poland, the organization responsible for delivering Team Poland to the Invictus Game, has celebrated its 10th anniversary with an international conference featuring the Invictus Games Foundation. The 2-day conference entitled Veterans Are Among Us, Support System in Poland and the World, was attended by numerous international organizations focused on improving the lives of the wounded injured service community, such as the Fisher House Foundation, and companies who place emphasis on empowering veterans, such as Brhon, one of the sponsors. The aim of the conference was to exchange experiences and best practices, but also reflect on the needs for improving solutions to help veterans and their families. And I believe when Harry was in the UK to celebrate the 10th year anniversary, that was one of the discussion. I did a small review of the clip that I saw, but Invictus has a YouTube channel. That conference where Harry was talking while he was in the UK, it's on their YouTube channel. So go check it out. My version is a commentary of a small portion of it. Okay? So if you want to watch mine just to hear my perspective, feel free to watch it. But I will recommend you watch the Invictus, go to their YouTube channel instead. Okay, the Invictus Games Foundation was featured topic of the last panel on day 2, with the discussion focusing on the transformative power of sport for recovery that comes with participation at Invictus Games. The panel was moderated by Olympic fencer Alexandra Shelton and featured Dominic Reed, OPPS, CEO of the Invictus Games Foundation, Peter Lawless, Canadian Paralympic Committee, and Edwin de Wolf, team manager of the Invictus Team Netherlands. Wow, this is why it's a global thing. The panel discussed the reluctance of many veterans to seek crucial medical and psychological support, and how sport can be a catalyst that allows injured service personnel to turn their lives around and achieve sustainable lifelong recovery. They highlighted the catalyzing effect of the establishment of the Veteran Center in Poland and shaping national support for veterans. Through the depth and span of its international community, the panel reflects on the power of the Invictus movement to change attitudes toward disability and promote a greater understanding and recognition of wounded, injured, or sick service members and their families and their respective countries. It was a privilege to be asked to help mark and celebrate the foundation of the Veteran Center in Poland, Dominic Reed, OBE said. The event provided a very useful forum for discussion, and it became clear to me as the panel unfolded how important it is for all of us to work together to build a transnational and thoroughly 21st century approach to veteran care in the current geopolitical environment. I applaud the center and wish it every continued success, he said. Edwin Dovul spoke on the pivotal role of family during the recovery process and emphasizes the indispensable importance of the family and friends program at the Invictus Game. Yeah, when I started looking into, which I share with you, about the Invictus, both the Netherlands and the Germany one, I didn't see too much of that. Well, it depends who shared on Twitter, but mostly in the Netherlands one, the activities that they create for the kids and stuff like that, I was able to see some of them, and whatever I saw, I shared it on my video. You will not see it on this channel because this channel wasn't there at that time. Everything was on PYTE, and then I started branching things out to differentiate things, where this channel specifically on their work, you will not see it on this channel, probably on PYTE, the Netherlands one. Okay, so Megan was sitting on the floor with some of the kids. They were doing some work, painting, and all sort of things. It was very nice to see. Dominic closed the panel by touching on the continued demand for veteran recovery programs and how the Invictus Games Foundation, also celebrating its 10th anniversary, will continue to play a pivotal role in healing the international service community. As I'm reading this, I'm thinking which they mention it here, the geopolitical environment of the world right now. It's like you're hearing things is boiling, and we really, really need to pay attention who we vote for, because I feel like this is a group of people who have different views on things, and then it's really crazy. But we need to pay attention who we vote for, because many things could be avoided, and then we will not have that many injured where Invictus will be needed. But let's continue. About Team Poland at the Invictus game. The Polish Armed Forces have approximately 130 active personnel across the 5 service branches. Wow. 130,000. Did I say 1,000? I think I only said 130. But 130,000. Okay, active personnel across 5 service branches. Team Poland made their debut at the Invictus Games Sydney 2018 and have appeared at The Hague 2020 and Düsseldorf 2023. The Polish team is incredibly passionate about seating volleyball and have taken the gold medal in the event at The Hague 2020 and Düsseldorf 2023. You can read more about Team Poland here. Okay, the link of this article will be in the description, and then through there you could get the other link. Alright, so let's go back to Twitter. Okay, great work, IG. One serve, always serving. Keep up the amazing work. So what I want to do here, I want to go over... Oh, I think I have some other thing here. There's a video that I saw. Okay, I went over this already. So there's that here. Helping people like Mattia heal on their recovery journey is what we love to do at the Invictus Games Foundation. You can see the journey of healing with new short film, The Summit Within. Alright, so I don't have it, but there's a video that I saw earlier, and I wanna, that's it, this one. I wanna go over it really quick, but there'll be screenshots. Okay, let's go into that. Pause. You probably will be seeing it on their YouTube channel. So again, I really recommend you guys subscribe to Invictus Games Foundation YouTube channel. Okay, we will be releasing The Summit Within, a unique short film that chronicles the healing journey experience on Invictus Adventures today at 6 p.m. UK time on our YouTube channel. So there it is here. Subscribe to us. There's that. So let me hear what this is all about, and then again, screenshot.
When I was 18, I thought, you know what, I'm going to change the world. So I went to Bosnia, and you come there and people don't want to change.
Wow.
Because you're there in their environment. Bosnia was for me absolutely the trigger point. You get flashbacks. Like last night, good example, I heard at 4:30, I heard a chopper, and it immediately brings you back to certain events, and yeah, after that you're lying awake, you cannot sleep anymore. And I know
this is a grown man who's talking about things like that, and I'm kind of happy they're sharing their experiences, because many of them, if they keep it within, you know how they always make it seem like men are tough. They are tough in their own specific way, but like men not supposed to cry, like to withhold your emotion. You can't show that you have certain feelings, either you crying or you in love. I don't know. Society have a weird way of making people believe certain way. So through those type of things, many of these people tends to hold back their true emotion, and then that tends to bubble up in their brain, create another level of either anxiety or sickness, whatever it may be. So them sharing their experiences will trigger someone else who's suffering in silence to say, I need help. All right, so let's continue.
No, we're in an area that it's all good, but still you always have that memory. It's always visible for you.
It's only with, I guess, with things like this that you get to test your limits and test your boundaries. I had some really bad news on Friday about a scan. When I came out here, like, it's really on my mind. Like this, I've been going to work every day, commuting every day. And you come out here and you look at the mountains and you're like, I don't want to sit in traffic anymore.
You know, the thing with, it's done, by the way.
Good to go?
When she said, I don't want to sit in traffic anymore. What crossed my mind is that when you look at certain third world countries, for instance, their land are not as developed as we have it in let's say the US or in the UK, you name it, in Europe, for instance. But many people are moving to those areas thinking that because the third world countries tend to have their land in a more raw, natural way, there's a lot of greenery and sometimes, a lot of garbage, depending on which place you go. Their land are not as developed as Europe and the US, North America, and stuff like that. But when they moved to those countries, the thing that attracted them, the greenery, the lifestyle, and things like that, now, once they move there, they're turning it back into where they left, the things that they're running away from. I don't know if it's running away, or they got tired of it, of seeing those tall buildings, traffic, and all of that. Now they go to the third world countries, or countries that have, a lot of greenery and things like that. They're transforming it back similar to the things that they were, moving away from. I don't know. The other day I thought about this, and anyway, that's a different story. So that's all I have, and I truly recommend you guys check their website or YouTube channel. Okay, there's a lot of stories, and many of the videos I can't even share. So if they have a YouTube channel, perfect, go and watch it there. That was the main reason for me to create that channel. But if they have a YouTube channel, my channel will not be useful anymore. I truly prefer you guys go and watch theirs, okay, instead of me giving you secondhand information. And if, for instance, like I usually share on my community board, I don't know how often do they share on their community board, because if they have a YouTube channel, they have access to community board as well. So as I'm pretty sure this channel will not be needed as much anymore. Okay, I will always recommend you go watch their YouTube channel, because that's what more important. My way of creating our Pot of Pure service was a way to pass on the information. But if the horse is telling its story, why listen to me? You understand? So it's best to listen straight to the horse's mouth. All right. So I have other channels, Pure YTE and Pure Team Sussex. I talk about the Sussexes and in different ways. So the Invictus game, feel free to subscribe to them. And on this channel, it's not just the Invictus. Okay, I talk about anything Harry and Meghan do. There's American Orchard that's supposed to come out. Once it come out, it's focusing on its work. Most likely, I'll be posting things here about that. Or I haven't touched these things yet for a while. A lot of other charities that Harry and Meghan are working with, or part of, or they mention in some capacity. Sometime I will highlight them here as well. So it's not just Invictus. Okay. But for Invictus itself, I truly recommend you guys go and subscribe to them. All right. So that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right. So that is it. And I'm going to go to Pure Team Sussex. And I have some tweets that I have not finished and I need to finish. And that will be, I'll tackle this one first, okay? So that's it. They're still complaining about the Nigeria trip. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
Evolution. This is the future. This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
You realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility.
We're a fantastic team. We know we are, and we hope to, over time, try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
Today is April 6, 2023. It is 2:44 p.m. So I have a little bit of time, and I thought, let me get this initial video out. Whenever I have time, I'll record. So this is the first video for this channel. Well, I should say second video, because I did like an introduction in terms of what this channel will be focusing on, more in terms of background of Harry and Meghan kind of thing, and things that they have said in the past. So I decided to create this channel to focus mostly on their charitable work. I don't know which direction I'm gonna go with it, but it will be definitely focused on their charitable work. So I thought, since I have the time, let me go over their website to give a basic idea of where they're coming from. And I was looking at their website before I started recording. One of the things I was thinking of doing was to highlight each of these organizations they have helped or they're part of. Then I said, let me just read, go over their webpage, and then go over the impact report. And then maybe another video, I'll do a review of the organization.